The Republic of Uganda, Africa. The country sits right on the equator and is almost the same size and area as the mainland of Japan. Uganda has a population of 30 million, with 60% of the population Christians and 40% Muslims or followers of traditional African religions. Here, we find a Japanese woman who is devoted to spreading the truth. Her name is Atsuko Yanagida.
When my husband had to transfer to Uganda, my first thought was, oh my God, where is Uganda?
The environment and lifestyle in Uganda was unlike anything she had ever experienced. Trying to adjust took up all her time and energy, and she had little time to think about others. However, gradually, she began to notice the suffering of people. There were children who died from being unable to go to a hospital. Many people had pent-up anger from losing family in the Civil War. Her inner voice grew louder. I have to spread truth in this place. I felt that that was the best thing I could do for the people here, to tell them about happy science and give them a chance to learn the teachings.
I felt that was the best thing I could do for the people here, to tell them about happy science and give them a chance to learn the teachings.
Mrs. Yanagida ordered English books of the truth all the way from Japan and started to give them to the people she met. She strongly believed that a single book could change the future of this country. However, missionary work in Africa was not easy.
There wasn't a single other member. I was completely alone in what I was doing. But I kept reminding myself, what's the point of making excuses?
Mrs. Yanagida made up her mind. First of all, I needed to relearn the truth. I would work on deepening my faith as I continued my missionary work.
I decided to study Master's lecture video at home every day. I took time for praying and self-reflection as much as possible and kept reminding myself I am always one with happy science.
One night, while Mrs. Yanagida was praying in front of the altar, one thought rose from the bottom of her heart.
Lord Elkantade definitely wants to save all people in Africa. I am not alone. The Lord understands all my difficulties and feelings. The Lord will be with me, and we will blaze a way together. I truly thought in that way it was a mysterious night.
The next day, a young man came to visit Mrs. Yanagida. He was a student at the University of Kampala, and Mrs. Yanagida had previously given him the essence of Buddha.
He came to the entrance with a serious look and said, "To tell the truth, this book, which Madame had given me, changed my life." "Really?" I asked, and he replied, "Yes."
The name of the young man is Paul Lubia. Paul lost his father in the Civil War when he was 4 months old. Since his mother had disappeared, he was brought up as an orphan and always felt bitter about his fate.
before the introduction to RH teachings, I was always having regret and I could always blame myself for fate. I made a resolution to be happy and always decided to act in a way that could truly benefit me. My life changed for the better from that moment on. I became happy and I also forget all the worries and the trauma that I was passing through.
He said that he understood that there is a great meaning or mission to the life of every person living in this world, and that he would like to study the truth more. I asked him, "Do you seriously want to study these teachings?" And he replied, "Yes." So I asked him to become a member of and to study the teachings of Happy Science together, and his answer was yes. I was so amazed and glad. He really became a member.
His friends, surprised at the dramatic change they saw in Paul, also decided to become Buddha's disciples. And the first Happy Science gathering was held at the school Paul studied at, Makerere University.
They said, "Every Ugandan has been waiting for these teachings. Everyone. These teachings will definitely spread all over Uganda," and all the others agreed. I could see the confidence in them as they said, "There is nothing like these wonderful teachings. These teachings will absolutely spread all over." The words, "Everyone is waiting for this truth," touched me deeply. They conveyed the truth to their friends and families with joy, and more people became members. They convey the truth simply because the teachings are wonderful. Master Okawa often talks about the greatness of missionary work. They understand it and see missionary work is an important and wonderful thing to do.
A high school teacher, Lydia Nampwambo, lost her 4 sisters to AIDS. Later, her husband ran away when she was pregnant. She was in a deep loneliness and sadness when one day, invited by her friend, she listened to Master Okawa's lecture, Rebuilding Your Life.
When I learned, there is some time when I learned the principle of love. So I learned that love is not something you take, but something you give. You should not always complain that you're always supposed to be given love, yet you yourself, you don't give love. I used to get angry in anyhow, but at least when I recite my Dhamma, I read my books, at least I have a peace of mind. I just don't get annoyed. Now I see many of my friends know that I've changed. I want to refine more of not complaining so that at least I earn that title, at least I have wisdom with myself. One thing I also appreciate from Master Okawa for the teachings and the preachings.
Everyone's eyes sparkle when they study Buddha's truth, and the study session is held every week.
Recently, my husband and I don't see eye to eye.
Everyone is serious, especially when they watch videos of Master's lectures. When the video is over, they applaud and cheer, and they never stop as if they were at the venue where Master gave the lecture live. They shout, "Wonderful, the teachings are wonderful," but there is nothing like them. They receive so much courage and hope from Master Okawa's words. They tell me, "Now I have hope in my life. I feel that I can definitely become happier." We all have the same Buddha nature. I marvel at how Happy Science teachings, how Master Okawa's teachings truly are that of a world religion. As long as the Lord wishes to save as many people as possible, I too want to tell as many souls as possible that Buddha is reborn, and tell them the name Happy Science while they're still alive. No matter how far they are from Japan, whether they are of a different race or are living in a different environment, as comrades born on Earth in the same era, I want to convey to them the teachings of Happy Science.